After your belly dance performance, you don't want to hear this. I just saw you dancing. The music was amazing. Can you send it to me? Oh, you were on stage. The costume is fabulous. Did you perform? I don't remember you. I saw you dancing. You look exactly like Shabamba Bumbua. Is that your teacher? Let's talk about the last one. You don't want to be a copy of someone else. You are unique. In the beginning, it can be flattering. It means that your dance was on an acceptable level, but it was not you. Can you do something about that? Sure you can. If your teacher wants you to do exactly what she does, and I'm talking about details, using the same arms, the same looks, the same feelings, and you learn it for every week for years, and you don't take workshops with somebody else, you will get used to the dance style and it will become the only way of your dancing. But it's not you. And although you don't want to become a copy of your teacher, you are used to the dance style for years. Therefore, it's understandable that you resemble your idol. I don't think it's wrong when the teacher reveals the details. I think it's lovely when she shares the way she is dancing. You can be inspired, but now it's important what you do with it. You're not only a student, you are a dancer. Create. It means at home, when you practice a dance combination from your teacher, try to play with it. Start with arms. Use the same steps from the combination, same hip movements, but change the arms. Then you can change the hip movements or change the steps and create your own thing. Don't study with only one dancer, don't have only one guru or idol, because this will shift you always just one direction and you will never have chance to become yourself in your dance. Follow weekly classes of a teacher you really like. That's perfect, you must study regularly, but then visit workshops of other teachers as well. It is unhealthy to be glued to only one teacher. I know the workshops are expensive. I even don't want to count how much money I spend in my life for workshops. Darling, I did the math. I spent 8,000 euros.
What?
But again, it depends what you do with it. You don't have to follow 5 workshops per month. One workshop in 1 month or 2 months is enough, but you have to work on what you have learned there. How many of us visited tens of workshops? We made a video of the choreography and we never watched nor practiced it again. That's sad. It is waste of your money and your energy. If you take a workshop, learn there and practice at home. This is the only way you can learn, by practicing. A good teacher will always want her students to improve and expand their knowledge and perspective. By the way, these are Ammonites. Therefore, don't worry about offending your teacher by visiting a different class. You are not in a monogamous romantical relationship. You're not cheating. You're just exploring and improving yourself. And if you feel uncomfortable about it, just be honest and talk with your teacher. I'm sure she or he will help you. And why is it important to study with other teachers? Well, the dance is like a language. If you want to learn a new language, you have to start with words. Belly dance technique. Then you build up a vocabulary. Dance movements you can use. Then you learn how to create a sentence from words. In belly dance, you connect dance movements into combinations. But you cannot connect words randomly. The sentence shall have a meaning. Therefore, you have a teacher who teaches you how to connect belly dance movements into a combination. The final step is a story or a novel. In belly dance, it is, for example, a choreography. Well, but it is not easy to write a story from scratch. You need to read a lot of books first, before you are able to write your own story. But if you read books of just one author, your own writing will be quite similar. The same in belly dance. If you learn choreographies only from one dancer, your own will look practically identical. Be inspired by many dancers, appreciate their uniqueness, learn from them, and this is important, create. Start with sentences, then try a story, and at the end, you will be able to write your own novel. Enjoy your dancing, ladies! Be inspired by many dancers. Appreciate it. Alright. It's a story or a novel. In belly dance, it is, for example, of course, somebody must like to eat. Why? It's Saturday. Just go and watch clouds. Darling, I did the math. I spent 8,000 euros.
What?
Honey, shout. What? Really? What? Why are you laughing? Darling, I did the math. I spent 8,000 euros.
Can you do it again, please? I was reading everything.